this all came up in September. You said you allowed us to.
I am really annoyed about this, Ms. Hilton. I just am. This is ridiculous. Your witness list has grown by 2/3 since then. And I don't know why. You better have a dang good explanation on the 16th.
Young Thug recently spoke to his fans from jail, making a sincere plea and highlighting the wider ramifications of his legal predicament. Thug expressed his worries about black musicians and rappers' limited freedom of expression during a pre-recorded speech at Hot 97 Summer Jam in June 2022. Well, let's dive deeper. He urged everyone to sign the Protect Black Art petition and brought attention to the larger issue while expressing his use of music as a means of artistic expression. Kevin Liles, co-founder and CEO of 300 Entertainment, and Julie Greenwald, COO of Atlanta Records, co-wrote the petition, which calls for federal and state legislative changes. In particular, it supports legislation that would limit the admissibility of rap lyrics as proof in legal proceedings. This project is a response to the difficulties black artists encounter, emphasizing the need to prevent the exploitation of their artistic expression as a weapon against them. Following a protracted court struggle in which Thug, Gunna, and 26 other members of the Young Stoner Life group were named in a 56-count RICO lawsuit, Young Thug entered his plea. On November 27, 2023, the rapper's trial got underway following his 567-day incarceration. The trial's broadcast is a special chance for supporters to stay updated about the case and show solidarity during this trying time as fans continue to rally around Young Thug. The prosecution's opening arguments in the much-awaited trial, which got underway on November 27, 2023, brought the courtroom drama to a close after nearly 2 years of administrative setbacks and surprising legal turns. Of all the difficulties encountered, jury selection turned out to be a very difficult one. More than 2,000 prospective jurors made their way through the complex process. Some expressed worries that the lengthy trial, which would last into the following year, would negatively impact their families and employment. Following a careful examination of the hardship justifications, the court was able to assemble a jury by November 1st. On July 21, 2023, the third time this had happened, Young Thug's bond was denied, delaying the legal drama. This ruling implied that should the judge decide to change her mind, the rapper might spend the entirety of the trial incarcerated. Yak Gotti met a similar end when his request for pre-trial release was denied the same day. The rapper's legal teams made a calculated move back in April 2023 when they requested the artist's release on bond, citing difficult circumstances while they were detained. As the trial progressed, Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, delivered a powerful rebuttal on the second day. He fiercely disputed claims that the rapper's persona and lyrics were connected to a purported gang plot, insisting that the prosecution had misrepresented the client. Rather than taking a different tack, Steele claimed that Young Thug's nickname came from an acronym that represented his religious beliefs, truly humbled under God. Examining language and symbolism in greater detail, Steele contested the prosecution's designation of Young Thug's purported gang YSL as Young Slime Life. He cleverly pointed out that the gang's affiliation with form-fitting pants emblazoned with the YSL emblem was solely a matter of style. Breaking down the meaning of Young Thug and Gunna's hit song Cushion P, Steele refuted rumors that it was about drug distribution. Rather, he provided a more optimistic reading, emphasizing that the term meant promoting positivism in any given situation. Your pushing P became a catchphrase for keeping an optimistic mindset and forcing things to work. Georgia's legal landscape has taken an intriguing turn in a major legal development involving 28 persons who are all accused of conspiring to violate the state's Racketeer, Influence, and Corrupt Organizations Act. This state law, also known as RICO, like its federal counterpart, attempts to take an organized crime modeled after its previous use against the mafia. Fannie Willis, the district attorney for Fulton County, is leading a high-profile case. She is well known for her previous pursuit of RICO charges. Notably, Willis brought RICO charges against Atlanta public school instructors in 2014 who were allegedly involved in exam cheating. Now, in a daring move, she speculates that in their purported attempts to conduct electoral fraud in 2020, the former President Trump and cronies may have broken state RICO law. The 56-count indictment provides a thorough account of the accused's illicit acts, showcasing their membership in the YSL collective. The accusations range widely, including drug selling, armed robbery, witness intimidation, and murder and attempted murder. One of the main characters, Thug, is prominently portrayed in the paper as a mob leader who has committed multiple crimes for which he has not been prosecuted, setting the stage for the conspiracy theory as a whole. One of the most startling claims is that Thug rented a car that was used to kill rival gang leader Donovan Thomas Jr. in 2015. The case is made more complicated by the fact that the three YSL members are accused of attempting to kill rapper YFN Lucci. It's interesting to note that the legal drama also affects the music business. Following a police raid on his residence, rapper Young Thug is accused with 7 more offenses. Charges include having guns, having narcotics with the purpose to distribute them, and being a part of a criminal street gang. Another well-known person, Ghana, is accused with racketeering after allegedly obtaining stolen items and possessing drugs. The judge has often rejected Thug and Ghana's bond petitions, citing worries about witness intimidation and the possibility of additional criminal behavior. In order to protect witnesses from threats, the court even mandated defense attorneys to hide witness contact information from their clients. Unexpectedly, on December 14, 2022, Ghana, who was originally expected to stay behind bars until the trial the following year, got his freedom after pleading guilty in accordance with the conditions of an Alford plea agreement. Ghana has to testify in court even though he insists he is innocent, creating a complicated dynamic for the proceedings. The hip-hop community is demonstrating an impressive unity of support by uniting behind Young Thug and Ghana. Drake deftly incorporates a mention to the case in his most recent song Sticky, off the Honestly Nevermind album, singing lines like, "Hey yo Eric, bring them girls to the stage cause somebody's getting paid, and free Big Slime out the cage." It's evidence of how artists utilize their influence to promote justice. Drake makes a risky move in the music video for Falling Back, going above and beyond the lyrics with the inclusion of the title card, Free YSL. In a perceptive interview, Killer Mike illuminates a larger problem, the way that systemic racial biases can make it difficult for hip-hop as an art form to gain respect. He underlines the risk of letting juries bring charges against musicians because of the personas they create in their songs. He warns, pointing out the possible consequences for the entire artistic community. If we allow the courts to prosecute these men based on characters they created and stories of pretend that they tell in rhyme, then next, they'll be at your door. Support extends beyond poetic expression. 300 Elektra Entertainment, Atlantic Records, and Young Stoner Life Records, the distribution heavyweights, are all heavily participating. They are the driving force behind the important project, the petition to protect black art, which calls on legislators to restrict the use of rap lyrics as evidence in court. It's a calculated action to protect artistic expression and keep creatives from unfairly suffering for their originality. It's becoming clear that this is a larger cry for justice and recognition than simply Young Thug and Ghana as the hip-hop community comes together. Through collective action, the industry is speaking out against structural problems, defending artistic freedom, and opposing the possible exploitation of creative expression in court. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching our content, then do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to comment your thoughts below.